Okay, hey Gemini, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with your July reading. I've shuffled the cards a little bit, but I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times for Gemini July. My sister is a Gemini, so it's always exciting to see what's going on. Alright, so what's going on for Gemini the month of July? I feel like we have like eclipses, don't we, this month? I don't know. Okay, so Gemini the month of July. If you just want to skip this shuffling part, feel free. Gemini July. What's going on for Gemini? Month of July. Gemini July. Okay. Gemini July. Alright, let's look at the cards. So we have got your present 6 of coins. Crossing you, we have the King of Swords. Hanging overhead, we've got the 7 of Cups. Okay, under the surface, we have the Hermit. Recent past, the 5 of Cups. Near future, Knight of Swords. Okay, your present, this represents you. Temperance. Environment or others, we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, something's definitely going on and changing. Your hopes and fears, the Wheel of Fortune. And then 4 cards for the outcome. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the 5 of Coins. We've got the 3 of Swords. Don't worry, don't freak out. And we've got the Tower. Wow. Oh my gosh, what is going on with you guys? 9 of Cups on the bottom, so that's great. Okay, what is going on? And then I just saw the High Priest. I feel like I'm supposed to say that. I'm going to pull that out too. That feels... okay. Oh my god. So I'm going to have to get clarity right now, I can tell you that. Okay, so what is going on with you guys? Well, okay, let me just look at this for a second. Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Wow. What is this? Okay. Okay, so let's start here. Under the surface, this is like, what's the foundation? Where is this information coming from? Where is this? What is the underlying factor? What's behind the scenes here? What's really driving this? We got the Hermit card, okay? So the Hermit is all about, you know, soul searching, seeking, going within, needing to find answers for ourselves alone. So, and then hanging above your head, we have the 7 of Cups. So that's like kind of what's on your mind. So like thinking about your emotional options or your choices or what you could invest in or, you know. So I feel like you're definitely contemplating something in your life right now. The Hermit is a deep contemplation, a soul level contemplation where this is in alignment with your soul's path. You know, you're needing this kind of download of, or seeking or calling for this download of extra information from the universe. You know, you might be at a crossroads. You might be conflicted over something. You might be just searching for some kind of answer. And then hanging over you, the 7 of Cups. So again, like wondering, what do you do? What do you want? Where do you go from here? What do you choose? All those kind of things. So you're contemplating something. And then crossing you in your present is the King of Swords. So this is making me feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. You're contemplating what decision to make. What's the right decision? What do I do? What's best for everyone? What's right? But it's crossing you. So this could either be like just going along with your present, or it could be like, oh my gosh, like it's a challenge. Like what? Whoa. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do I do? I have a big decision to make, and I'm trying to figure out the best way forward from here. There's something in your, okay, so your recent past, we got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so you've been feeling dissatisfied about something. Some element of your life has you feeling disappointed, emotionally not fulfilled, sad. Looking at what isn't working, looking at what isn't fulfilling you, looking what isn't working out. And so I feel like you're now going, okay, well, I know what I don't want. I know what isn't working out. I know what isn't, making me feel good. So now what do I do from here? And it's kind of pulling you into this deep soul review where it's like a big decision and you're really going inside in a new way and getting to a new level of yourself and seeking answers in a really deep way. And you're contemplating, what choice do I make here? The 6 of Pentacles is in your present. So this is like all about like giving and receiving, or like the universe paying you back, coming in with, balancing things out. And this is like in a practical level. So this could be like about like, money. What do I do with this money? What do I do about this dynamic in terms of give and take in a relationship? Or this could be a relationship, I'm giving too much, or, how do I get, something's off balance here. Or you could have been like gifted with something or given something and now being like, what do I do now? What do I do with this? What does this mean? Okay, so then your near future and yeah. Your environment, speaking of this, okay, decision, what do? I have a choice to make. You got in your environment the Ace of Swords. So this is like either just the context of the environment or someone else, their role in this situation or how they look or how they're looking at it. The Ace of Swords is just a totally new understanding about something, a new epiphany, brand new way of seeing something. Something unlocks, something shifts, and now suddenly you have a whole new outlook. You have a whole new belief about something. Or you totally understand. It's all clear to you now. So something has shifted. Something has revealed itself to you. You have a new understanding, a new outlook, and now you're trying to choose and decide, what do I do? What decision do I make? What do I do with this information? I see now and I can't unsee what I see. There could be a breakthrough, understanding like I need to leave the situation or I'm unhappy with this element of the situation. And so now I need to figure out how to move forward. And then the near future is the Knight of Swords. So this is like sudden conversation, sudden movement, sudden changes. Things get disrupted. Things change in a flash. Not necessarily in a bad way, but things just move quick. There could be a lot of direct conversation, blunt actions being taken, fast changes. So, I almost feel like right now is like your contemplation phase, and then in the near future, you're acting quick. Like, or you could be contemplating and then this thing comes in your environment. There is an extra piece of information, or it all makes sense and suddenly you do have an epiphany, and then it's like there's no time to waste, or something happens where maybe you get in a fight with someone, like a boss or a lover or a partner, and it just all erupts and it all comes out on the table in that one moment, and it just changes everything from there. I'm seeing like a very quick, like contemplation's over and then you're acting. Okay, I want to get a clarity card on that Knight of Swords real quick. So the Knight of Swords, quick change, this energy that comes in and just disrupts the status quo, disrupts the balance. What is this? What is this in the near future? Okay. The Two of Swords. That's like not knowing what to do, being stuck. Okay, give me one more. Knight of Swords and Two of Swords. Huh. So this fast energy comes in, blunt conversation, direct. And then the Two of Swords. Being at a stalemate, being stuck, being on opposing, having opposing views, thinking things over, contemplating where to go from there. What is this? Okay. The Page of Coins. Like a new path forward, developing something new, learning something new, having a new offer, something practical, like things growing, things sprouting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like something happens in a flash that causes some kind of a stalemate or a decision to be made, or two opposite views, or I know what I want, I've acted, or this thing happened. Now, like, literally, how do I go about this mentally or practically? Okay. Now, hopes and fears, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like, hoping for things to change, hoping for fate to take over, hoping for things to move forward, hoping for a new cycle, a shift. You want to change, but then at the same time, you could be fearing what comes from that change, or what, or fearing things not changing. Yeah, it's like something disrupts the balance here, okay? There's like some kind of discontent on your part emotionally. You're trying to seek and figure out what do you want emotionally, what decision to make. Then something comes in, upsets the balance, changes the whole scheme of things. We got the Ace of Swords in your environment, okay? So someone could be communicating with you something that totally like shocks you and changes. You didn't see it coming. You could be communicating with someone like that. And then there's it's like there's like a new tangible future, or a new offer, or something new growing, or like a new path you want to take, or a new skill, like a new something physical in physical reality, but you're like, how do I go about that? You're kind of stuck. You're not sure what path to take, or the direction, or whether to follow that, or like there's just some kind of okay. Now, your energy, where you find yourself, is the Temperance card. So this is like being guided, going with the flow, being balanced, everything in the right measure, being patient, understanding the guidance. So, like, I don't feel like you're freaking out about this. Like, I feel like you're pretty content with this, and you kind of know what you're doing, how you feel. From even like you're at peace with this, I feel like. And then the Nine of Cups was on the bottom, so there's some element of you getting fulfillment, getting your wish, feeling really good emotionally. Now the outcome, okay. So first we've got the Queen of Cups for the outcome, okay? So the Queen of Cups is, being in touch with your emotions, being in touch with your psychic sense, being connected to your heart, how you feel, being mature, being discerning, being in your emotional power, in your spiritual power. And then we have the Tower, 3 of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. So something happens in, if this applies to you, where it is just like, some kind of disappointment, feeling rejected, heartbreak around some kind of structure in your life that crumbles. Something that is not true, is not the way you thought it was. Now, this could be you making this decision. Say you're leaving a relationship or quitting a job or something, and you want to do this. This is your choice. This is your way to get to your emotional fulfillment. You know it's the right thing to do, but still, it still is a little painful. It still is, a loss of some sort. Maybe someone else feels this way, or you feel like even when we choose something that is good for us and we know is the right thing, we can still feel that disappointment, feel that sacrifice, that loss. We have to give things up. The 5 of Pentacles is like feeling a lack, feeling, and it's often an illusion. It's like, oh gosh, I'm going to lose all of this. I'm going to lose this material stuff. I'm going to have to give away this. I'm going to be destitute. I'm going to be poor. I'm going to be shut out. I'm not going to be welcome anymore. I'm going to be rejected. I'm down on my luck. I'm going to be cursed. But often that's just an illusion. And there are, it's just because we're in a lack mentality. We're seeing the lack. We're believing that, therefore we're experiencing that, when really there are resources all around us. We still have enough. We have what we need. People are there to help us, The 3 of Swords, that's emotional pain, emotional conflict, could be heartbreak, but this has to happen. You can't live, it's worse to live in denial. It's worse to not want to address this out of fear and then just be tortured and stuck. We have to go through this to allow that to be out, to allow this to heal, so that we can be happier. We can be more in alignment with our truth. And the Tower card. So something may shock you. Something may be unexpected. Again, with this Knight of Swords energy in the near future, like, what is that? And the Ace of Swords, like, there's a new understanding coming, and the old way can no longer stand. There's a new, and it's a good thing, okay? You have to look at it this way, like, there's a good insight, well, not that it's good or bad, but there's some kind of truth that's seen, decision that's made of what you really want. It's the right thing to do. You feel guided about it. You feel balanced and comfortable and content with the decision. It's going to give you, or maybe you don't know, but fulfillment. You want this change. You want this movement forward. You want to get out of the situation you're in. And as a result, that new insight, that clarity about how to move forward is going to mean leaving behind something you have known, something you have built, a structure that is no longer working for you, is no longer giving you what you need, is no longer providing you the fulfillment you're looking for. It's just not serving you anymore. So whether this is something you don't want to let go of and it is being cleared away from your life, like, it's okay. Okay? You're going to be okay. Do not panic. Do not freak out. This is just clearing away what is not working anymore. And you're going to see that. You're going to be happier. If this is you causing this and choosing this, you're going to be free. And we have the Queen of Cups. So there is some kind of emotional being in touch with your emotions and doing what you want to do. Some kind of release. Like not being in denial, being really owning how you feel, conveying how you feel, doing what you feel guided to do, knowing, being mature enough to know this is right. I have to, I'm embodying this. And the High Priest card I pulled, often this is relationships, anything structure, could be a job, anything that's like very much a structure, it's a group, follow the rules, follow the limits, follow the boundaries. It can be stifling, conventional, like you might want to break free from whatever situation you're in. It's just not making you happy anymore, I feel like. Whew. And, I keep going back to this energy here, the Knight of Swords in your near future. I mean, it's almost like there might be just a little bit of like, wow, do I really, like, say all this stuff comes out in the surface, right? Through the Knight of Swords, some kind of conversation, a fight, some kind of circumstance that comes in and changes everything or introduces a new element or whatever, and then it being like, oh, it just got real. Do I really move forward with this new possibility, this new path, this new, whoa, what do I decide? Like, it's calling for there's this new offer, like, hey, look, there's this new potential, this new path. It's real. You can make it happen. Do you want to? And it's like, oh, whoa, okay. What do I do? Kind of a feeling. So, yeah, it looks like you have a big decision to make. Looks like you are, leaving behind something that's making you discontent, not happy. There could be a little friction in the near future, but it's temporary. It's going to pass. No matter what, if you are on board with this or if you are the one choosing this, you're going to be, you're being freed from this tower. And, it might seem painful. It might be temporarily painful. You might be going through a loss. But it's meant to happen for your highest good and to bring you what you really want. And again, this is you, the Temperance card. So I feel like you do have faith and you are being guided and you do feel calm about this. There's some element here of you knowing it's coming or you feeling you're able to be at peace with it and kind of work with it and flow with the energy. So, whoa, I wonder what's going on in your life. Let me know if this resonated with you. Share how this is affecting you if you want. And if anyone wants to look into their situation further, just email me at tara@tarastarot.com. I'll answer some questions and take you through. Okay, Gemini, good luck and have a good month.